It's official, the results are in, your votes have been counted, and now we know recreational marijuana has been legalized in New Jersey. No, but in all seriousness, Geraldo, good morning. Today is still early November 4th. Voting has not yet finished. The presidential race is tied with Joe Biden so far leading 238 to 213 electoral votes according to Politico. So as I was saying here, according to Politico, Biden is leading 238 electoral votes to Trump's 213. The Senate is tied at 47 senators apiece. And the House, it's already called for the Democrats, or at least it's expected to go to the Democrats. But as you can see, no one still has a clear 218 majority. If we take a closer look at the presidential campaign, as you can see, Arizona, for example, it's already called for Biden, although it still has around 15% of the vote yet to come in. And even though Biden holds a 3-point lead, statistically, it's still possible that Trump could come back, but it's already called for Biden. That gives him a 238, 213 margin. And if you go over to Fox's polls here, as you can see, they also have a Biden 238 to Trump. Right now, the most likely scenario, at least that I can find, is if Biden were to hold on to his narrow 0.3% lead in Wisconsin and was able to somehow turn over Michigan and overcome that 0.5% deficit on President Trump. Other than that, North Carolina is still within reach, although unlikely. Georgia is still within reach, although unlikely. Pennsylvania is really the biggest state here up for grabs, but Trump holds a significant 8-point lead over Vice President Biden. And this is a very important state for both President Trump if he wants to get reelected and for Vice President Biden if he wants to win this election. So, we'll have to see what happens. And with a lighter tone, both New Jersey and Arizona have voted to legalize recreational marijuana in their states. Now, I don't know if you're into this, but I'm very interested to see how the stock market reacts, especially the cannabis stocks in the stock market. I'm very interested to see how they react. Also, Oregon's voted to decriminalize all drugs and legalize mushrooms. And with finally some good news out of Florida, they voted to raise their minimum wage to $15 an hour. Now, there is still a lot of election to go, and probably more than just for today. We're probably going to go into this for the next few days, maybe even weeks, as President Trump has already declared victory, even though he has not won yet. Voting is still not over, as I already said. But Vice President Mike Pence actually said, and I quote, "While the votes continue to be counted, we're going to remain vigilant." That's what Mike Pence said last night in the press conference where Donald Trump declared victory. Again, not an official result. And I want to think that that's the approach that the Republicans are going to take to the election, that they're just going to stay vigilant for now, and they're not going to take any action unless there is something significant to work towards. With all that said, thank you guys so much for watching. With more of elections, please remember to subscribe. See you later.